So in terms of communicating your responses, I would first say confidence. Confidence is gonna help you lead the way. Even if you don't have the right answer, sometimes that's okay. I think it's important to understand having that confidence shows that you study and at least you kind of believe in what you have. It may get you across the finish line. Even if it's wrong, it might be a look up, or they might give you a second opportunity to kind of course correct. But I think confidence will prevent you from going into other areas. I think typically where some people struggle is they give out any answer and it doesn't seem confident, which causes either the department heads or maybe the SWSCO to ask deeper questions to see, do you really understand the concept, or are you just kind of throwing the title out there without really a level of knowledge of kind of what you're speaking of. So you really want to be confident. I think also you want to monitor the pace that you have. The boards they're gonna ask you a lot of questions. It's gonna kind of continue and go in different areas, and one thing will kind of lead to the next space, and that's okay. But I think what's important to understand is having the ability to speak to those things at a faster pace. The slower the board goes, the less likely it may be for you to get to that next step, because they want to make sure that you can speak to those things naturally. So that way when your sailor does come to you and ask you questions about DMAP or advanced, all these different programs, you can kind of speak to it. And if you don't necessarily know the answer, you know where to go find the answer and kind of continue on, which a lot of that is highlighted through lookups, or just even potentially breaks to kind of talk through different ideas and concepts while you're in the board. Another thing I would add to that about answers on the board, some things that I've seen since getting qualified, they've allowed me to kind of cover the supply side of the house for second tour boards on board. And I think what I've noticed is sometimes we get too comfortable with our peer group, and the board is still a professional setting. So just keep in mind that whenever you're doing these boards, it's a way to kind of tune you up for that next level. So respect everyone's time, try to eliminate and minimize, if ever you even kind of use it, any profanity. So that way you can not only show respect to the members who are making the time to sit and walk through things with you, but at the same time, you can kind of show your level of professionalism for when you get to that next stage.